what's happening here? So basically, what's happening here is we have two different sessions. Okay, one is the one that's on their server every Sunday. Okay, and then another is that I'm just hosting an online version because we're testing with things. Okay, let's disable this. So this is the online version where it's basically it's basically an experiment style, right? Thanks for following, man. I'm doing I'm doing something else right now. So basically, I just for the purpose of this one, all notification, all follow donation notifications are all disabled. So anyway, the idea with this one is that we have a self-study version. Epic pen. We have a self-study version that helps people, right? Because why is my not working? Oh, because it's not even connected. Okay, so hmm? Holy shit. Okay, so basically, right, to basically give a proper answer to everybody who is watching right now and like, what the hell is going on? Okay, there are two sessions. One is for Discord, and one is for like online, right? The online version is to help people who say, I want to see how I do things, like me, how I do things, but the thing is, but they don't have time on Sunday or it's the wrong time zone, right? So this acts as like supplementary material. That's one thing. The other thing is that I did not record some of the old VODs, so this is also to patch up for the first 3 chapters that I never recorded, right? We've only done it in Discord, we've never streamed it. Okay, because not streaming wasn't a thing, but someone requested streaming. I was like, hey, why don't you stream so I can like check on the VOD? So this is what we did. All right. So yeah. So Ali's M89. You okay with that one? Because basically that's what's happening, right? So we do have one on Discord that's every Sunday, but yeah. Oh, also one more thing. The one on Discord, right? We're at like chapter 23 right now, so it's very far away, and like there's like 23 chapters that you have to catch up if you're like completely new, and it's kind of unfair to some people if we restart from beginning, because like I want to see if I can actually physically like challenge myself to finish all 28 chapters too. So what we're hoping for is that we get a little mix of both, where I basically create some of the old material so that the newer people can actually have something to look at, and the old material, and that the older people who've been using this the whole time can like review stuff. All right, now for the purposes of my VOD, I'm gonna just reboot this one more time. Okay, that was for me to just record, to just cue myself. All right. Anyway, welcome to chapter 3 of the quote-unquote BDSM session. We will be learning. Oh, I need that tab actually. Give me that tab back. Oh, god damn it. There it is. So we're going to chapter 3 right now. The last time we left off, we finished chapter 2. Chapter 3, I think we're going to go for some new words first, because there are some important words here, right? So if you've never been through this website before, I'm just going to say it one more time. The link you can find, I believe it's in my Twitch description somewhere below. If you can't find it, if it's not there, I'll make sure to slide it in. All right. We are going to go through the vocabulary first before we go into reading, okay? That way we go through all the words and then we have an idea what we're going to do. Now, let's start with, so Ryo. Ryo means dormitory, right? Where is my epic pen? Okay, I need you. I don't need you. I also don't need you. I don't need... No, I want you for later. Okay. Let's leave it like that for now, shall we? Actually, no, I could hide the taskbar too. Can we hide it? Damn it. Damn it, I thought I could hide it. Oh well. Okay, anyway, let's actually do stuff. I believe this is delete all now. And this is the pen, right? So let's go with the first word, right? Where we are here right now. Oh my god, that is so thick. There we go. Now, let's clear that up. The first word here is okashi. Okashi, right? Okashi means candy or sweets, confectionery. There we go. Then we have the second word, banana, right? Banana means banana. Settings, nah, it's not worth it. Banana. Okay. We have the third word here, which means kohi. Fourth one, kocha. Kohi, right, means coffee. Then we have kocha, means tea, right? So black tea in this case. So you know tea, there's like green tea. Well, tea in general, right? We think tea is tea, but there's like green tea, there's normal tea, there's like English tea and all that. So in Japanese, when we want to refer to tea, like just normal tea, we say kocha, right? This refers to black tea. And then when we talk about green tea, then we'll talk about ocha, which I don't know if we'll find it in this text, but we'll see. Then we have gohan, right, which means rice, cooked rice specifically, or it could also mean a meal. It has two meanings. We have shokuji, which also means meal, but we mean this in terms of dining, right? And then we have yasumi, which means holiday, or like a place is closed. And then we have gita, which means guitar. We have piano, which means piano. Party, right? Party. We also have uta. Oh, how do they pronounce it? Yeah, uta, which means song. We have tennis, which is for tennis. We have ping pong, which is for ping pong. We also have zashi, which is for magazines. We have eiga for movies. Eigakan, movie theater. So the kan here. So eiga is movie, right? When you add a kan, I will just show you the kanji. So this is the kanji for eiga. When you add this kanji here, this kan, right? This turns it into a location. So it becomes movie theater. It turns it into a building. Hiragana, katakana. Right, let's zoom that in a bit. There we go. Kanji, right? If you want the kanji for kanji, here's the kanji for kanji, okay? Tegami, this is bugged out. Ignore this. Tegami, it means letter. Badminton, badminton. Ginza, right? Ginza is it's like a location in Tokyo. Actually, Ginza is actually pretty a popular location. Then we have Shinjuku, right? Shinjuku is also an area in Tokyo. You have mainichi, which means every day. So these are the temporal nouns. I hope I drew my graph somewhere. Okay, mainichi means every day. Asate, the day after tomorrow. Kino, yesterday. Kyo, today. Ashita, tomorrow. Ototoi, the day before yesterday. Asa, which means in the morning. Hiru, hiru, I think, yeah. Hiru, which means afternoon. Yoru, which means night. Yugata, which means early evening. Okay, yugata. It's same with yoru. It's one of those, like, it's a 50-50 line. Okay, we have ban, which is basically also night. Right, there's evening. It's a better way of saying it, right? Then okay, so remember we have here we had mainichi for mai, which means every day. So this word mai here is important because when you come to this part, you see that the kanji mai is the same kanji, right? So this is mai asa, mai ban, mai shu. Now asa means morning, and this kanji mai means every day. So when you put it together, you get every morning. In this case, every night. And then mai shu is every week because this shu means week. All right. Then there's also days of the week. So we're gonna have to eventually learn this. I hope I have my chart somewhere. We're gonna have to learn this. So getsuyobi, kayobi, suiyobi, mokuyobi, kinyobi, doyobi, nichiyobi. These all correlate to Monday, Tuesday, to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. So these are all time of the week. Then we have so this is the days of the week. Now we're going to the week bit, right? So senshu means 2 weeks ago. Senshu means last week. Konshu means this week. 来週 means next week. 再来週 means 2 weeks later. Okay, then we go to the bottom here. 勉強 means to study. 勉強 means study, as in the noun study. Whereas if you say 勉強します, when you add this します here, right, this bit here, it means to study. Okay, from a noun becomes a verb. 何 means what. 何曜日 means what day of the week. 飲みます, so this is our introduction to verbs. I will skip all of the, actually no, let's go through it now. Then we can talk about more of it later. So 飲みます means to drink. 食べます means to eat. 作ります is to make or create. します is to do. So する is like a, します is a general use verb, okay? 弾きます is to play, like an instrument. 歌います is to sing. 書きます is to write. 聞きます is to hear or to listen to. 見ます is to see. 終わります is to end. And 始まります is to begin. 寝ます is to sleep. 起きます is to awake. 時々 is not a noun. I mean, it's not a verb, and it means sometimes. Okay? And we've learned dozo before, which means here you go. In this case, it means please help yourself. Alright? Goro is a suffix. We'll talk about more of that when we reach to it. It means around. This is for time specifically. And then tachi, which is also like a suffix. We use this as a suffix to create plurals. Alright? So that's all the new vocab. Now, let's actually go through our reading text for today as soon as I move this out of the way. Alright, so we're going to let the lady read first, and then we'll go through with it.
マリアさん、こんにちは。こんにちは。私の部屋はここです。どうぞ。明るい部屋ですね。
Alright, so in chapter 2, we learned some adjectives, right? Alright, let's move this on here. Now, Maria-san, konnichiwa. So remember, konnichiwa was our greeting for good afternoon. Right? Maria-san, konnichiwa. Then Maria replies, konnichiwa. Oh, good afternoon to you too. Right? Watashi no heya wa koko desu. Dozo. Now remember, we went through what koko means, right? Koko means here. And koko is for location. Right? So watashi no heya wa koko desu. So remember, heya means room, and no, being a possessive particle, means heya belongs to watashi. Right? So watashi no heya means my room. Watashi no heya wa koko desu. Here is my room. Dozo, please come in. So dozo is like a universal word, right? So we read earlier, it says please help yourself. So yeah, here's my room. Please help yourself. Please come in. And then 明るい部屋ですね. 明るい means bright. This is our adjective, which means bright. Okay, 明るい部屋ですね. Oh, your room is bright. All right. So let's clear that up. And second text. Oh yeah. All right. Now let's listen in.
山田さん、フィリピンのお菓子をどうぞ。この大きいのはバナナのお菓子です。ありがとうございます。
Okay. Ooh, ohayo. Now let's hold on. Let me just check. I almost forgot about the grammar bit. So let's where's my mouse pointer? There we go. Let me just open this bit because I need to make sure that we did not miss any verbs. That's going to be very bad if we missed out some grammar. I'll move this to the side for myself to view. No, we haven't gone through any of it yet. Alright, there's nothing new. Alright, we're still safe. Alright, okay. So anyway. Now we go to the second text here. So Yamada-san, Filipino akashi no o dozo. So Yamada-san, Filipino okashi. So Filipino okashi, right? So in case you don't know, Philippine is for Philippines. I cannot write anymore. What's happening? Okay, this is for the Philippines, okay? So, Filipino okashi. So, okashi means sweets. Sorry. So okashi means sweets or confectionery, right? So okashi can mean sweets, can mean snacks. As long as it's something to do with like tidbits. It's a better way of saying it. So, Filipino okashi o dozo. Alright, here, have some Philippine snacks, Filipino snacks. Right? Oh, dozo, please help yourself, right? Right? So, please help yourself to some Filipino snacks. Right? この大きいのはバナナのお菓子です。Now, this here is straight away a new grammar. So, I'll have to expand this a bit. So, この大きいのはバナナのお菓子です。So let me write this out first. So この、let's use kanji, okay? 大きいの、はバナナの Oops. Shit, what's the do? It's the same do. Okay, お菓子です。Now, the reason why I wrote it like this, right, is because this specific little bit here is our new grammar for this text. So, この大きいの So what we have here is この大きいのはバナナのお菓子です. So if you remember, right, that we learned, when we have a no, there's usually something in here, right? We're supposed to write something in here. So this is where the grammar here. So this is why I expanded it to like this. So この大きいの何々何はバナナのお菓子です. So this is banana, just making sure. Right? So この大きいのお菓子. Right? Let's use a different color so it helps. So here. Okay? のお菓子. この大きいのお菓子はバナナのお菓子です. So this is the original sentence. Hi, synchronize. So this is the original sentence, right? Where we have お菓子. So この大きいのお菓子. So if we write in English, right? This large or big snack is a banana snack. Right? This is what we would say in English. This is what it'll directly translate to. Whereas if we do it in normal English, right, we will always just say this big one is a banana snack. Right? This is what we would do in English. And in Japanese, we are going to do exactly the same thing. So, let me bring over this page for us to see. So, if in a sentence, if you're talking about the same noun and you're going to use the possessive particle twice, right, you can omit it. Typically, no has a possessive meaning, but when the second noun is a person, it cannot be omitted. Alright? Now, what this means is like this. Tanaka sensei wa watashi no sensei desu. This is the example of you not being able to omit, alright? Let's go with do not do's example. So, Tanaka sensei wa watashi no sensei desu. This would mean that, Mr. or Mrs. Tanaka is my teacher because you're saying watashi no sensei. So it's a person who teaches me, so my teacher. If you say Tanaka sensei wa watashi no desu, this sentence translates differently to saying, because this is a person, right? This is a noun. It's a person, right? If you use this on a person, you're retranslating this sentence to Mr. or Mrs. Tanaka is mine. Okay? So basically, you're being possessive of the person as they are your property. So this is what you do not want to do. Alright? I should kill my CSGO. I forgot about that. Let's forget about Steam. Alright, so remember, for this specific example here, watashi nani nani no nani nani, right? If you say Tanaka sensei wa watashi no sensei, that means that's your teacher. If you say Tanaka sensei wa watashi no desu, it does not convey the same meaning, alright? It has a completely different meaning. So remember, do not do this. Okay? Now, that being said, let's go with the first example, right? その自転車は誰の自転車ですか? So if we do it in English, right? Whose bicycle is that bicycle? Question mark, right? This is how we do it in English, in direct translation. But if you were doing it in English, you'd be like, hey, whose bicycle is that? Whose bicycle is that? Right? This is how you would do it in normal English speech. And so let's look at the Japanese one. その自転車は、誰の自転車ですか? Whose bicycle? So bicycle, that bicycle, and whose bicycle, right? Whereas now we're asking, whose bicycle is that? Sorry, in this case, it's whose is that bicycle? Right? So say, that bicycle, whose is it? You see, there's the omission of jitensha, right? In English, where you only say bicycle once. So Japanese is the same thing. その自転車は誰のですか? Full stop. That's it. That's all you need. Alright? Now let's look at the second sentence. この自転車は私の自転車です. This bicycle is my bicycle. この自転車は私のです. This bicycle is mine. See, possessive. It's mine. And then, これはマナさんのではありません. So, now look at this. It starts from this sentence, okay? この自転車は私の自転車です. This bicycle is my bicycle. You know, この自転車は私のです. This bicycle is mine. これはマリアさんのではありません. That is not Maria's. Full stop. That's what it means, all right? So this is learning how to use your no particle by omitting the second noun. Just remember, do not do it on people, okay? Do not do it on people. It has a totally different meaning. Right, let's go back. Let's move this way. And we go to 3. Right. So let's finish off the sentence. So その大きいのはこの大きいのはバナナのお菓子です. It's like, all right, this big one here, it's a banana snack, right? And then Yamada says, ありがとうございます. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to 3. Okay. So this is our introduction to verbs.
山田さん、コーヒーを飲みますか？紅茶を飲みますか？紅茶を飲みますか？コーヒーを飲みます。
Okay, wait, I think I heard that wrongly. Let me just double listen to that.
山田さん、コーヒーを飲みますか？紅茶を飲みますか？紅茶を飲みますか？
Okay, so if people who understand Japanese, this sentence here got read twice. All right, just I thought I was imagining it too. Now let's actually go through what it means. So here is our introduction to verbs. So up to now in chapter 1 and 2, we've only used what do you call this? Nouns, right? We've learned how to make noun sentences. And today we are, well, in this session, number 5, we are going to learn how to use verbs. I'm just looking for the specific one that has double ka in it, which I think I'm being ignored. So let me just look for it. Let's see. I'm just looking at this section here if you're just wondering. Let's see. This one doesn't have it. Nope. Okay, so it's not here. Right, so let's go through with verbs in a bit. So, Yamada-san, コーヒーを飲みますか? So, 飲みます means to drink. Okay, so コーヒーを飲みますか? So remember, we've learned ka, right? Ka is something that we already know, and ka means question form. So, Yamada-san, would you like coffee? コーヒーを飲みますか? Would you like to drink coffee? 紅茶を飲みますか? Would you like to drink tea? 紅茶 means tea. Right? And 飲みます is also to drink. So, コーヒーを飲みますか? 紅茶を飲みますか? So basically, I believe we've done this chapter 1 or 2, where basically if you have two kas, you're basically asking, would you like this or that? Okay? And then Yamada replies, Kohi o nomimasu. So forget about these two sentences. We're going to look at the last sentence because this is the basic structure for a verb sentence. So when you use verbs, right, in Japanese it's called doshi, right? This you generally you want to use a new particle. This is called the o particle. If you type it down, this is how you type it down. But if you pronounce it, it's pronounced as o. Just like how, actually no, we haven't gone through that. Never mind. Oh, sorry. No, just like how wa is supposed to be ha, but as a particle you pronounce it as wa. Okay. Now let's clear that up. Let's go to here. Nani 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 o shimasu. So, as shown above, right? Noun o. So noun o. So V means verb. Must means must form, right? So we're still being polite. Represents the direct object. Okay. So for example, radio o kikimasu means radio, right? O kikimasu means radio means radio. Listen. To listen, right? So I am listening to the radio. I listen to the radio. This is what it means, all right? So, radio o kikimasu. Listen to the radio. Watashi wa radio o kikimasu. I am listening to radio. To a radio. Okay? So this is a basic structure of a verb sentence. And we'll see a lot more of them as we read this text for today. For example, this one, right? Kohi o nomimasu. I is implied, but I will drink coffee. Okay? So let's go to 4 now. Let's have them read it out.
学生は毎日寮の食堂でご飯を食べますか？はい、食堂でご飯を食べます。食堂は夜何時に始まりますか？夜6時に始まります。
Alright. Okay. So what we have here now is 学生は毎日寮の食堂でご飯を食べますか? So let me check if we have learned the particle day yet. I'm not too sure. No, we haven't. Okay. So 学生は毎日寮の食堂でご飯を食べますか? So this sentence is loaded because we have a lot of grammar in here. 毎日 is not necessarily grammar, but we're using temporal now, so this will be something new for every day. The day particle is something I will talk about in a bit. ご飯を食べます means, in this case, ご飯 means meal. Okay, so ご飯を食べます means eat meal. Okay, so 学生は let's see if we can create a sentence. 学生は students as the main subject. 毎日寮の食堂. So 食堂 is cafeteria. So 寮の食堂 means dormitory. Dormitories, cafeteria. De we'll talk about in a bit, but it means it's a particle for location. ご飯を食べますか? Eat meals. Okay, so with these 4 components, we can say we can roughly guess the meaning. Whereas 学生は毎日. So do students? So we know it's a question too, right? So we have an idea. It's going to be do something, right? So do students, with every day. So do students eat at the school dormitory? So, right? Do students eat meals at the school dormitory every day? Question mark. Right? So this is how the sentence would translate to. Okay? So now let's go through the de particle. So far in this chapter, we've learned the o particle, which is for verbs, right? And now we're going to learn the de particle, which is for location. So let's bring it right up. The de particle, where is there? So the de particle, you can see like it's just like the verb particle. It's also very simple, right? They give you a very simple sentence. The particle de marks the location where an action is performed. So you only use de if you're saying, hey, this is where the action's happening. For example, 私は銀座の映画館で映画を見ました. Okay, 見ました, we'll talk about it in a bit. But for now, just remember this is past tense. So 映画を見ました means watch a movie. Okay? 映画館 means cinema. 銀座の映画館 cinema in Ginza cinema. So 私は I. So 私は銀座の映画館で映画を見ました. So when you use the particle de, it functions similar to the preposition at. I watch a movie at Ginza cinema, at a cinema in Ginza, right? So this is when you use the de particle. The de particle is to say, I did it here. This is where I did my action. The action was to watch a movie. And it was performed with the de particle by notifying that it was done in the 映画館. Okay? So, let's go through that again. 映画館で映画を見ました. Alright? So, let's go through our reading passage. Let's go through our reading passage to let it make more sense. So, let's remove all this. Okay. So, this is a long sentence, right? This first sentence here. We can shorten it a bit. Let's just do this. Okay? So, 食堂で let's remove this too. Let's make the sentence simple. Okay, just for now. 食堂でご飯を食べます. So, ご飯を食べます means to eat a meal. 食堂でご飯を食べます. I eat my meals. So let's just say there's a 私は here. 私は, right? To imply that I am doing it. So, 私は食堂でご飯を食べます. I eat my meals at the school cafeteria. Full stop. Or in the school cafeteria, depending on how you want to say it. Right? This is the base meaning of the sentence. Now, we take off the training wheels. Now we say, now let's move it from all the way here. So, 寮の食堂でご飯を食べます. I eat meals in the school's dormitory. In the dormitory's cafeteria. Then we build it some more. Let's look at now this, 毎日 every day I eat meals at the dormitory's cafeteria. Now we change it from I to students. Every day, students eat at the school's cafeteria, at the dormitory's cafeteria, right? Then we pop it up by adding the ka, and that becomes a question. Okay, and so that's how you break down the first sentence. Now Maria responds to the question now. はい。食堂でご飯を食べます. You can see here, ご飯を食べます is our simple version of a verb sentence, right? ご飯を食べます. 配信をします. 配信をします like now. I am streaming, 授業, well, actually, no, let's not use that one. That's a bit hard. Sorry. Okay, now, so basically, this is the action of eating, right? I eat meals. And then, where do I eat meals? I eat at the cafeteria. So, 食堂でご飯を食べます. Alright, so an easy way to do basic Japanese for now is to think of it as building blocks. That way you can kind of rationalize your sentences better. At least that's how I would do things. Now, the third sentence. 食堂は夜何時に始まりますか?食堂は夜何時に始まりますか? So I believe this is one more new particle. The ni particle, which is for time. Okay? So, 食堂は夜何時に始まりますか? Let's bring out the... as soon as I find it. ni. Yeah. 毎日、月曜日に... Oh, was this supposed to be chapter 2? Let me double check that. No, we have not. Alright. So, hold on. It's 何時に始まります. So, let's look for it. Here. It should be this one. I'll double check in a bit. Yeah. So in this case, right, this is a long thing, but the important bits here is let's just... Okay, the important bit about this sentence right now, like right this very instant, is this one here. The particle ni indicates the time at which an action took place. All this is basically what other words of time can you use. So, for example, you can use time as in o'clock, minutes, days of the week, months, and dates. These take after ni. I have a chart for this, so don't worry. When followed by a verb. Okay? Words whose meanings are relative do not use ni. Okay? To find out which words are used by ni, refer to the following table. What table? There is no table. Okay. So these are all nanyobi, right? These are all days of the week. So this is getsuyobi, kayobi, sui, moku, kin, do, nichiyobi. These all are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And nanyobi means what day of the week. Okay? So for example, watashi wa nichiyobi ni badminton o shimasu. I play badminton on Sundays. Right? Because you're basically, the ni particle is to say, when do you do an action? The de particle that we learned earlier, let me write it down. So remember, the de particle will say where the action happened. Right? And then the ni particle is for when the action happened. Okay? Let's distinct it like that. So, with that knowledge in our heads, let's see what this means. So, where's the pen? 食堂は夜何時に始まりますか? So, 始まります is to begin, right? So when we say nanji, nanji is what time? So, 食堂は夜何時に始まりますか? What time does the cafeteria start in the night? Or basically, in proper translation, what time does it open in the night? Right? What time does it start? And then she says here, yoru, nighttime. 6時, 6 p.m. Roku means 6, okay? Remember. And ji means o'clock, so 6 o'clock. Ni hajimarimasu. So saying we start at 6, so 6時に始まります. Remember the ni particle to denote when it happened. Okay? So that is this sentence. Okay. Now we will go to 5 and 6. Let's clear this board, shall we? Now we go to number 5. Okay. So with number 5 here, let's have some reading in.
今日は日曜日ですね。食堂は休みですか？はい、休みです。
Okay. So we've learned some temporal nouns. So 今日, right? 今日 means today. These are stuff you have to memorize. There's no shortcut, unfortunately. 今日 means today. 今日は日曜日ですね。So, 日曜日. So, 日曜日 means Sunday. 日 or 日. Then 曜日. Okay? So, 日曜日 means Sunday. So, the kanji for B is this, by the way. Okay. So, 今日は日曜日ですね. Today is Sunday. The ne here is like, hey, today's Sunday, right? 食堂は休みですか? So 休み means holiday. Or when we use it in this context, it also means closed. Okay, so when we say 食堂は休みですか? We're basically asking, is the cafeteria closed? Question mark. And then, はい、休みです. Yes, it's closed. So you gotta ask, what's the purpose of this whole page here? This text here is actually to teach us days of the week and also temporal for kyo, right? So we'll go through it properly now. So, days of the week start with Monday. Okay, this is Sunday. This is Saturday. This is Sunday. Okay, so 月曜日, 月曜日, right? We're not gonna write the kanji for yobi, okay? It's really complicated. So 月曜日, and then 火曜日. So if you realize, yobi means day of the week, and then basically 月火, then 水曜日, right? Sorry, let me 水曜日. Then we have 木曜日. 木曜日. 金曜日. 土曜日. So this is 土 with a U, okay? 土曜日. Then we have 日曜日. And then you're going to realize, hey, this is nichi, but this is B. What gives? Alright? So this kanji has two readings, as you know. Nichi, as of now, you know two readings. And the other one is hi. Okay? And I don't remember what the rule was, but when certain hiragana are with a different hiragana, for reading purposes, you might add a double ten, right? And this changes the reading to make it easier with the flow. So this becomes nichiyo. So this becomes, from hi becomes B. So this reading here, from hi, it became B, right? So nichiyobi, all right? That's just a little trivia for you. Now we have kyo, right? So kyo means today, or kyo, today. Ashita means tomorrow. Then we have kino. Is it this one? Kino. This means yesterday. Just remember, this kanji means day. Also means sun. So that's why nichiyobi is Sunday. Get it? Nichiyobi. B. Right? Sun, day. It's a day of the sun. Right? So kino. So these are basically, you're going to say, but these readings have nothing to do with their kanji. These are special readings, okay? And the kanji originated from Chinese stuff. So these are more like the special kanji. So don't worry too much about it, okay? These are just think of all of this as special reading. Okay? Now, that being said, that's all for this text here. We'll go to the last text for today. Let's read.
マリアさんは日曜日に寮で食事を作りますか? いいえ、作りません。レストランで食事をします。
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so マリアさんは日曜日に 寮で食事を作りますか? So here, our three things that we've learned all in one sentence in one go. Maria-san. So remember, Maria's a topic now, right? Maria-san は日曜日に on Sundays, oh dang it, on Sundays, right? 寮で at the dormitory 食事を作りますか? So 食事 means meal, right? を作りますか? To create or to make. So to translate this into English, hey Maria, do you make meals in the dormitory every Sunday? Or, you know, if you want to reword it a little better, hey Maria, on Sundays, do you make meals do you always make meals at the dorm? You know? And then Maria replies, いえ、作りません. No, I don't. So, ません is, I will go through that in a bit. So, 作りません means to not do the verb. Okay? I'll chalk that just in a bit. Let's finish this up. レストランで食事をします. So then she says, レストランで食事をします. Now, します means to do. Right? Because 食事を作ります is to make meals. So in this case, this is meal. Right? So she's saying that she's going to have her meal at the restaurant. Right? This isn't, so if you're going to ask, why not use 食べます, which means eat? You can use 食べます. But in this case, it's the argument of between, are you going to make something? No, I'm not going to make it. I'll have it here instead. You know, you're not saying I'm going to eat out. You're saying I'm going to have my meal in this location. So by saying the word have, you know, you give a different meaning and different context, right? The end result is you're going over there to eat. Same thing. But, you know, in this case, you're giving a different flavor, a different context to it. So you're saying, I'm doing this. I will have my meals here instead. Okay? That's just so I clear that one up. Okay. Now let's bring up the which one there? 作りません. So what I want to bring up here is non-affirmative verbs. So, you know, just like how with verbs, right? You know, you say I do something, right? I eat, I drink. What if you want to say I do not eat, I do not drink, right? So this is where ません comes in. So what we've learned so far, right? For example, 読みます mas, right? This is to read. You can just say I do not read by saying 読みません, right? So basically, it's as simple as taking the mas here, replacing it all with ません. That's all you need to do. For example, 私はラジオを聞きません. So remember, we actually used 聞きます earlier in the earlier example, right? I listen to the radio. But now we're saying, hey, I don't listen to the radio. So 私はラジオを聞きません. Now, for example, you know, 私は紅茶を飲みません. So it was 紅茶, right? を飲みません, right? I do not drink black tea. So this is how you use the ません form. Alright? Now, that is going to be all for the text and grammar for today. We will leave the other half for next week. Now, things that, I did say I have a chart somewhere, so let me just find where I dropped it. Should be here. Okay. So I had this little chart from a long time ago. I'm just going to scroll in for a bit. Now, what we've learned today, right, is we learned how to use 見ます. This is basically a verb. Okay, and we have ません, which means a verb in a negative context, right? Now, these two with the た, don't worry about it. We'll cover that in the next time. In the next time we talk about this, alright? And then here, these are specific ones. So these are the time nouns that we've learned today. So I like to write this as this is 0, minus 1, minus 2, plus 1, plus 2. Okay, so what I mean with this, right, is basically 0 means it is the present. So 今日 means today. So let me actually do it this way. Day and week. Okay, so what I mean by this, okay, kyo means today. So the 0 means now. And then if it's today minus 1 means yesterday. And this means 2 days ago. Or the day before yesterday. There's not enough space to write it all in. Plus 1 means tomorrow. So ashita for tomorrow. Asate for 2 days after. Right? The day after tomorrow. Then i for every day. So mainichi, the mai here means every, right? So mainichi means every day. Okay, so with that pattern, same thing for the week. 0, it means this week. Senshu is minus 1, means last week. When you say senshu twice, when you say sen twice, or senshu, it means 2 weeks ago. Okay? When you say raishu, you mean next week. When you say saraishu, you mean 2 weeks later. Okay? Maishu means every week. And just so you remember, asa means morning. morning. I can't spell anymore, can I? rning there. Then we have hiru, which means afternoon. We have yugata, which means evening. Yoru or ban, which means night. Okay? And just with the same thing, if you want to say every day, you say mai asa, mai ban, mai hiru. Okay? Then we have this one, tokidoki. Tokidoki means sometimes. So you just say, oh, I don't do this every day. Sometimes I do it. So tokidoki nani nani o shimasu. All right, I think we'll cover that next time when it appears in the text. Okay? Now that we're going to move down. So this one I've already written. So this is Monday, Tuesday. Why is it highlighted form? This will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and question mark. So Monday, getsuyobi, kayobi for Tuesday, suyobi for Wednesday, mokuyobi for Thursday, kinyobi, apparently I forgot to write, and then doyobi for Saturday. Sunday is nichiyobi, and when you want to say what day of the week it is, you say nanyobi. All right, and then that's all the text we have for today. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. This will be the end bit for the first half of the chapter 3. Right, we'll find another time to record the second half. Could be in a few days, could be next week. We'll see. All right, so thank you for watching. And this is where we're going to end the learning section of it. So we will take a break, and then I might play some other games. Thanks for watching.